in the middle of trading here, live with the YouTube, and my dad made some fucking bomb ass food right here. Okay, we just got done going live on the YouTube. We peaked at 67 viewers here, which is crazy. Literally just got done going live. Streamed about for 2 hours here, and we are up about only $275 on the port today. I think I need to make $830 to pass this combine. So once we do that, we will be funded on a 150K account. But yeah, other than that, we gotta pass it either today or tomorrow. So yeah. Alright boys, we ended up being up over 400 bucks today on the combine. We are about $600 away from getting funded $150,000, so we're very close to our goal. And yeah, let me show you guys really quick. Right here, 400 bucks right here, and this is the actual amount right now. We're almost there.
Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All you have to do is run. You be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby. Just say yes.
Alright, what's up, Jits? This is a trade recap of today's trades that we took. We took about 8 fucking trades, but I had conviction, so that's all that matters. So let's get right into it. Going into the day, I was pretty much bullish, right? I was pretty much bullish, and let me get rid of this. Pretty much bullish. We had tapped this 4-hour fair value gap here, and we pumped. We broke structure to the upside here at this candle to the upside. So I was like, okay, look, we seem to be pretty bullish. So yeah, pretty much right here. Market opened, right? I was looking along, really. Market opened here. Market opened here, swept out more sell side liquidity, and then just straight up pumped. No retracements, no anything. So I was like, okay, whatever, we're gonna fucking wait, right? So then what happened here was I took a long. So market was starting to struggle a little bit. We came back down. We retraced to a 5-minute fair value gap, right? We retraced to a 5-minute fair value gap, and I was like, okay, look, we're respecting this 5-minute fair value gap. Plus, it's also in line with this 1-minute fair value gap here. Also, it was rejecting fairly well, and I was like, okay, look, I'll look to enter along if we get a market structure shift to the upside, in which we did right here. We got a market structure shift to the upside, and I entered my longs on this 15-second time chart here. Let me show you guys really quick. 15-second time chart here. Where is it at? Right here. Entered off this 15-second time frame right here. This little fair value gap right here. And yeah, it was respecting it at first, right? It was just respecting it at first, and we were in drawdown for a little bit, and then price eventually pushed up, and we were up. I ended up taking profits at this level right here. We were up here, and I was like, okay, we're really close to this level, so I'm just gonna go hold all my contracts here. And then price started to dump, and I just took one off here, and then the rest was to stop that break even. And I was like, okay, look, we're still in this 1-minute fair value gap. I'm gonna go ahead and enter another long here. Entered another long at this 30-second fair value gap right here. Price was here. Price literally just started accumulating here, and then everyone was like, oh yeah, it's just accumulating, just get out. And I was like, okay, fuck it, we're getting out. So I ended up getting out here, and as soon as I got out, bro, let me tell you, as soon as I got out, price pumped up, took out this high. And yeah, that was the first morning trades that we took, and I didn't really take anything else after that, I believe. Oh, we took this trade right here. So right here, well, this is what happened. Let me zoom this in really quick. So basically, price came down, swept out all of this liquidity right here, all this lows right here, was still in this 5-minute fair value gap, and I was like, okay, look, we inverse this fair value gap right here. We swept out this liquidity. We had a good chance of going back up, right, and just making a new high of day. So basically, price came back up, inverse this fair value gap. We had an inverse, and we had this fair value gap right here. So I entered off right here. Boom, entered, was in drawdown for a little bit. And then, yeah, after that, price just pumped, or after this, price just dumped, right? And I ended up getting stopped out, and then price eventually just pumped up, like I said. Started accumulating here, And then I ended up taking a long here. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I ended up taking a long here. So I was like, okay, look, price is still going back up, right? So we came down, swept out more liquidity down here, swept out more liquidity, and I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna look to inverse this fair value gap if we inverse it really. So inverse this fair value gap. My stop was a candle closure below this fair value gap, and then boom, we got a nice little write up to the upside here, taking out these highs because standard deviation was projecting price to come down to come up to this level of this buy side liquidity up here. So then I was like, fuck it, we're gonna go ahead and take a short here because if price came up to the highs, swept up the highs, and BPR right here. I was like, okay, look, we're gonna go ahead and take a short here, right? And I told everyone in the Discord that I was like, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and take a short here. Boom, was in profit for a little bit, and then price just pumped up, and I was like, okay, because I was like looking at target these lows. These lows really was perfect. It looked great for like us to target. So then price happened. Price was just keep going. Price just kept going up, right? Price eventually dumped, right? Swept out all these lows that I wanted, right? Price eventually came down, swept all these lows, and I was like, okay, look, I may look to long here now. Looking along, swept all this liquidity. So basically, what I saw was liquidity was swept, purged, broke structure to the upside, and I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna go ahead and take a long here. Boom, enter my longs, got filled, market order here, and then I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna enter my longs. Just wait. We had bullish SMT at the time, was at currently at break even, a little bit of profit, and then price just freaking dumped here. Pretty sure, yeah, price just completely dumped, and then I was like, okay, we have this 1 hour fair value gap right here. We tap CE of the wick, we're respecting it, and I was like, okay, this looks really good for shorts, you know, I mean for longs. So then I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna go ahead and look for shorts for longs. So then price rejected the CE of the wick, and I was like, okay, drop down to the 1 minute here. So we had this big candle right here, and I was like, okay, if we can inverse this fair value gap, I look to enter, inverse this fair value gap, entered off this candle closure was. My stop was a candle closure below this, but I kind of let it run a little bit more to the slow, and price eventually dumped down to the slow, swept us out, whatever. And I was like, okay, look, we have this fair value gap right here. I want to take another long entry if we do run through this. Boom, right here. Boom, ran through it. And then entered off the right here. I went pretty heavy on this trade because this looked really good. Plus, we were in a breakaway fair value gap right here too, and this looks really good. I wrote it up to this high, and now, excuse me. So I'm very monotone, but yeah, those were the trades that we took today in the live YouTube and by myself and in the Discord. I'm up only about $484 on the day. I am about $600 away from passing my combine here, so hopefully we can pass it tomorrow. But yeah, whatever, whatever, fuck it. Alright, boys, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I know I didn't really get to do much. I literally just hit the gym and traded. That's all I did today. But other than that, guys, I will catch you guys all tomorrow on the live YouTube. Like I said, we're up about 400 bucks today. Not the best trading, but at least I had a conviction of where I wanted to trade, and I just couldn't execute it as well as I wanted to today, but it's all good. I'm up on the day, surprisingly. I'm about $600 away from passing my combine, so hopefully we can do good tomorrow, and I will catch you guys all tomorrow.